back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Qing, China. Now, these last two episodes, the last episode and this episode, were recorded one behind the other, just for the fact of 4th of July, and then, after 4th of July, I thought I'd be busy the day afterwards, so I went ahead and I made another video as well to be uploaded. So they'll probably be both released. You'll probably see these both before 4th of July, or one will be released right afterwards, because I won't be able to record one, because of course it's 4th of July, and a lot of things go on during then. So in this episode, guys, we're going to pick it up where we left off last time. Last time we had captured the city of Qing, to only find out that the Chinese capital had been moved to Gomen, the former province of one of our puppets, which is insulting. I wish these two puppets would have still been alive, because we wouldn't have to fight the Chinese all the way there. But we've got our new battle lines. We've got I shouldn't say reinforcements, but we have the equipment to keep fighting, and we're going to start our brand new offensives right after the Chinese finish up theirs. We do have major offensives still continuing in the south, after capturing another port city as well. China, since we did capture one more, actually need to look here, China should be now 96%. So basically they have, their capital is 10 victory points. So if we can capture the equivalent of 10 victory points, we just captured one. So we need to capture the equivalent of 10 from China. Now, we've got 5 here, so that'll make it 6 once we capture Chengdu. And then we got 1, so that'll make it 7, and then 10. So we might not even have to get the Goldman. We might just have to capture those that I just showed you, and then they should capitulate, hopefully. So we're going to start this off. We're going to allow the Chinese to finish some of their offensives up. And we're going to do a massive offensive ourselves. Actually, we need to stop those massive offensives. Because never mind, the planning was alright. Okay, go ahead. Go for it. And of course, our Marines are just trying to gain a foothold back into the south. So we're fighting them. We're fighting them pretty nicely. We've got air superiority in the south. Actually, we should be in the positives on planes. No, still not in the positives yet, but we're doing good on planes. And of course, we're absolutely destroying the enemy. Actually, we need you fighting here as well, because you need to be pushing up. Where are our divisions going? Oh, this. Get on the front line. We need every man on the front line. So we're just going to be steadily pushing forward, trying to capture as much land as possible. Let's get these two guys and make a forwarding. You two need to get yourselves attached to the front line. Chengdu immediately is going to fall. We're just trying to make some space between us and the capital, just in case. The Chinese usually do their offensives in late summer. I've noticed from the AI, it's always been late summer they do their massive offensives. So we need to give ourselves some space between the capital and where we are now. Let's get our resource gain efficiency up, because if we go to war with the Soviets, we cannot depend on them anymore. Really? Japan should not have a foothold at all in China. Well, let's finish these guys off where we can. Okay, never mind. How did Japan get so much war score? Okay. Well, let's do the old shadow puppet technique, I guess. Need a puppet, and then we need to... Where's my Chinese puppet at? And we need to... Is it then take all states? I think you gotta do is you gotta then take all states, and then how does shadow puppeting work? Hold on, guys, I gotta look up how that works. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So actually, I did this all wrong. So what you do is you puppet, and then you take all states, and then you untake all states. No, take all states after you puppet, and then Okay, so apparently I'm still not doing this right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Guys, let me work this out. Alright guys, so I figured out how it worked. I basically was just screwing around, and you basically have to puppet but take away their states. So now we can, well, now we're gonna have to manually take all states, but these puppets actually won't exist. So hooray for us. We're actually gonna have to pass a ton, kind of be a carpal tunnel, because we gotta pass. Okay, never mind. The Japanese are still taking states, so if we take the coast, they shouldn't take anymore. Can't believe the Japanese actually took states. Almost forgot about Qingdao. Oops. So we are gonna have to go to war with Japan now. I wish they wouldn't have done that. So Japan kind of messed up our peace deal. By kinda, I mean they took 2 states that were rightfully ours. So that's going to be now a war with Japan in the future, which sucks. I won't have to do that. But there you have it, guys. We have our Qing China. Now we have to go to war with Tibet. Now Tibet has how many divisions? 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our armies, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to put them right on the border. And they're going to be like this. Once they capture the capital, they should capitulate. We have an instant declare war goal against them. And what we're going to be doing now is once we finish our renounce the McCannon line, we're going to start suppressing our subjects. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep these puppets, of course. We're going to keep them for now. And then we'll get rid of them later on because they have a lot of manpower we can use from. But we'll get rid of them after we're done fighting the Soviet Union. So what we can do is we can basically make sure that Soviets stay on the border with these guys while we push through here and not have to worry about them. Got our towed anti-tank done as well. I'm just really mad that the Japanese went ahead and did that. I mean, we were going to go to war with Japan anyways, so not really like it mattered. Or just, you know, I guess we're going to have to just race production of ships. And we just have stacks of destroyers right now. 11 destroyers, so Qing China has a navy, but not the navy we needed. So yeah, let's see if we can finish Tibet off. Alright, so what are we going to be doing now? Well, we've got all these armies. Berlin fell. Not good. We are going to have to last minute join this war before the Soviets get involved. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add a ton of infantry to these guys. Yep, just keep adding infantry. Why is the combat width so small, hon? Pause. Who's declaring war on us? Japan is justifying on Shanghai. Oh, great. Now we're going to have to go to war with them. That's just what I needed. We're going to do construction repair. So we should be repairing shit now, yeah. Well, to war with Japan is going to be next, I guess. Why is Japan justifying on them? Alright, we have a ton of infantry equipment, so let's do this one. Let's pause. Oh, pause. Alright, so we need to... Oh, I don't want to add tanks, I want to add... We're going to be in 18,000. Change to 18,000. Alright, so we'll still be good. Let's keep adding. Let's just keep adding to it. 19.2 we can fit with the 20s. I don't know why it says 19.2. So we'll still have some in storage. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And we still have guns left over, correct? Correct. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to need support artillery. Now we're definitely going to be in the negatives on that, but we're going to be reproducing more of that. We're going to leave off the regular artillery for now, but what we're also going to need to do is, yeah, we're not going to use artillery for now, just because we don't have enough of it. So we've got all our divisions. Going to have all this equipment going into them. These guys are just going to quickly rush across the Tibetan border, capture them, and then they'll be done. Wow, there's a ton of allied divisions on my border now. Good God, I guess because I have a war goal. I don't even have a war goal yet, do I? No, I do. I have a war goal. I went against Tibet. And I have a claim here for that region there. So we are going to have to put some guys on the borders here and guard all our ports because Japan's going to be naval invading us soon. Soon. So, yeah. Let's get these guys out of here. Well, the showdown with Japan's going to come sooner than I thought it would be. Now, for that demand subjugation of Japan, we have to be at peace with Japan. So we're going to start doing that. We'll start doing that. Maybe we can get Japan to say, all right, that's it. We'll stop. And maybe they won't. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Hopefully they will, because I don't want to deal with Japan. So now we should have an excess of planes now, and we have aces in them. You know what? How close are our guys to the border? Let's put them on attack. Let's declare war. Let's quickly end this where the allies get involved. Hopefully they don't, but they might. And if they do, we're going to be in trouble. Come on, end this quick, end this quick. This has already been too long of an episode already. So, let's go ahead and finish this. Before any Tibetan divisions come racing over. Let's say they had 2 divisions. I only see 1. Let's grab that. Okay. Everybody rush the capital then. Let's go on 5 speed. This is why we have Cav, for this exact reason. How long is it going to take us? 14 days. So we should be here before the end of February. Meanwhile, this army here, this army group, we're going to have pause. How long does it take to reinforce these guys? Oh, they need manpower and infantry equipment. Alright, so this is what we're going to need to do. We're going to need these guys. They're going to be deployed here. And then this army is going to be deployed here. And this army is going to be deployed to there. And then this army is going to be deployed to there. Right? So that should hold them at bay for now. So we don't have a lot of men. We're just going to hold them and then we're going to attack them later on. Let's go ahead and also let's have, so everybody, so you're gonna go here with all your forces. You're gonna go here with all your forces. You're going to go here with all your forces. And then you are gonna go here with all your forces. Right? Any last minute upgrades we need to give you guys? Let's give you adaptable. Actually, no, I want makeshift bridges and adaptable. You got a double upgrade. You got an upgrade. Makeshift bridges and adaptable. And then I think you can only upgrade once. So I want you to have makeshift bridges. Oh, you can get adaptable as well, so you'll get adaptable. Alright, so that's going to be everybody moving to their positions. So let's go ahead and play. Japanese are going to gain some minor victories. We won't be able to dominate Japan. Japanese-British war. Wait, is England now involved in this war? Don't tell me Tibet allied themselves with... Okay, never mind. Non-aggression pact from the Raj. Ooh, yeah, I think I can say non-aggression to you for a year. How is Germany doing? Germany's actually about to recapture Berlin, it looks like. So, I think we can just capture Japan easily. I can demand Mongolia. Get a conquer focus on Mongolia. Go ahead and do that. We can actually use that to immediately get ourselves in. We'll use that on Mongolia and then join the war with the Germans. Alright, so let's keep it moving. Keep it moving, because... Oh, we need to prepare for war with Japan. Alright, those Japanese soldiers can't push across. Okay. So, just keep moving. It's pretty bad since Tibet has those engineer companies. They do better than us. Alright, what do I want? What do I want? Let's get a second round of fighters. Alright, so we're good on that. Let's get improved artillery. I want to start making the second version of artillery. Who's justifying on us now? Japan is justifying on Xinjiang. Screw off Japan, alright? Come on. I'm tired of fighting you. Anyways guys, I gotta end this episode here. So, hope you guys all enjoyed. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Goodbye.